am Shirlen Godet. I'm a marketing manager, I'm a writer, I'm a producer, and I'm on the rise with Shekia Danielle.
Shirlen Godet. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you, Shekia?
I'm good. Hey, I'm asking the questions today.
My bad.
So you were nominated, an Icon Award nominee for?
Recorded entertainment ensemble, specifically the Domino's cheesy wedding commercial.
Okay, you look like so happy to say that. Recorded entertainment ensemble. You said the whole phrase.
I had to remember the exact terms, you know what I mean?
So tell us about the cheesy wedding commercial and what it took, everything that it took to make it happen.
I don't think we have time for everything that it took to make it happen. I'll give you a synopsis. Well, for the cheesy wedding, we had specific objectives for Domino's, and so we wanted to show that we can cater just about every function. And then secondarily as well, we do a big commercial just about every year. So I decided that, hey, let's make a big commercial. Let's do it a little differently. And also in the US, they have a Domino's wedding registry. So I looked through
a wedding registry.
How does
that work?
And so you can basically buy a gift certificate or coupon for somebody who's getting married. And so they have like a different values, $15, $20 values and stuff like that. And so I had all these ideas floating around, and I was like, well, if we can cater anything, why not cater something ridiculous like a wedding? Something that the Bahamians wouldn't think about, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And so once the idea got started, I had different elements that I wanted to put in. I had different people who I wanted to feature. And then once I sat down with the producer and we wrote it out, it was pretty much magic on paper, and we just had to execute from there.
Was there any nerves in the process of actually executing? Like when that day came to make it happen, was there nerves? I mean, you can't stop smiling.
Because, I mean, just thinking about it, there's a lot of nerves, especially for me. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. And then, you know, I had some projects before that sounded good on paper or in context, and then when you executed it, it was like, not so good. So I always have my nerves on me. Up until I saw the first draft, I was very nervous. But after I saw the first draft, the producer Lovato, he said, you know, this is magic, you know, and I was like, yeah, I think it actually is going to be magic.
And that's when you hit the nail on the head.
I knew it was going to be a hit.
Okay, so tell us about an interesting fact that we don't know about Shirlen Godet. You've been in marketing for so many years.
Yes,
so tell us about an
yes.
interesting fact about yourself.
An interesting fact. Okay, you put me on the spot. Something interesting. Let me tell you a few interesting things.
Oh Lord.
Because I don't know what is the most interesting. Okay, so I'm left-handed. I'm very. Oh, here's an interesting fact. A lot of people know me in two different lights. A lot of people see me as a very quiet person, and then a lot of people know me as a very loud and talkative person.
Right, that's definitely the side that I know.
Yes, and so throughout the years, I'm finding out that I'm an introvert. And so an introvert is not really someone who's quiet or loud. It's just somebody who sometimes prefers to keep their thoughts to themselves. And I do that, but when I get comfortable with somebody, like I'm comfortable with you and I can talk your ear off.
All day.
I can talk your ear off, then, you know, I'm more myself. And so that's an interesting fact about me.
Okay, great. Now, give us a glimpse when we look at the creative side of Shirlen, or when we look at the producer side of Shirlen. Give us a glimpse into the next phase of your life.
Okay, well.
I mean, you don't have to tell us everything. Like I said, it's just a glimpse.
Well, I'm still getting used to being called a writer or producer because, you know, it's something that I always had in my mind, and only in the last maybe 2 years I've actually put into practice. But since I guess, came out and decided that, hey, I am a writer, I am a producer, things have been taking off. Like just this week, I shot my first music video. And so I have this young new artist, Johnny K. You know, he's been involved in some of my past projects, and he basically gave me a song, and he told me, well, I want you to bring this to life. And so through him and through other Bahamian artists, like I'm taking them on because I feel a lot of artists in the Bahamas just need to be exposed, and they need a big idea behind them. And so since I'm somebody who is, I guess, is deemed to bring things to life, that's something that I'm very interested in and something that I'm involved in. So I think that's my next chapter.
And I'm listening to you talk, and from what I gather, it's through the connections and the relationships that you would have built along the way. So you think that it's important that people know that relationship building at each stage of the process is important?
Well, definitely, because none of my projects I could get done without knowing people or having people I can call on, because I couldn't do any of it by myself, you know. So shout outs to the whole Conk Boy team. So that's Lovato, that's even the PAs, that's even the extras. Sometimes on shoot day, the extras are the most important because you have to call on just about anybody you can to meet certain roles. And so having those connections in music, especially being a producer, you need a music person, you need someone to shoot the camera, someone to edit. You know, it requires a team. And so it definitely hurts to have the right connection.
Well, I want to ask you a very important question now.
Okay.
So I want you to think very hard when you answer this.
Watch this stump me.
Start laughing
This
now.
can stump me.
No, I just really want to know because, you know, we've just been really given this great, anyway, in your level of greatness that you are basking in right now, how many suitcases do you see yourself bringing with your new $500 exemption 3 times a year? I just want to know. I mean, like, you're an Icon Award nominee. So how much suitcases could you bring back?
Gee, suitcases. So we get that $500. How many times a year?
I think
Once,
they say
twice,
3.
3 times? 3 times?
I think they say 3. I could be wrong.
Well, knowing my wife now, I could see us bringing.
Hi, wife.
I could see us bringing maybe 3 suitcases at a time per year.
Only 3?
Jeez.
Only 3 on the, no, mind you, it's $500 per person.
Per person.
Right, so that's like $1,000 exemption.
She's can probably find the biggest suitcase we can find. And we'll probably bring it back on one of those fat-free airplanes that we got coming in. So it's limited amounts of suitcases.
Okay, great. Now, with that being said, you've reached your ultimate level of greatness. So I want you to look into the camera and answer this question. Would you say that in 2018 you were on the rise?
I am definitely on the rise, and I couldn't do it without everybody that's involved in all of my projects. So thank you all. It is you who's putting me on the rise.
Bye, everyone.